Right. New trumpets can be a little bit like new trousers. They're a little bit tight at first. Sometimes they need to be broken in. So if you've got yourself a new trumpet, you may well find the valves stick from time to time. This is not uncommon, and it can be caused sometimes by little bits of swarf, like metallic dust that gets blown through the trumpet, left over after the manufacturing process. Sometimes it's just because everything's a little tight and it just needs to loosen up. So, if your new trumpet has sticky valves, first of all, if the trumpet is cold, it's just been delivered to you, don't worry. A cold trumpet will often feel sticky, so just let it acclimatise a bit. If it is sticking from time to time after that, and you've oiled the valves, it persists in sticking, then here's a little trick that I found tends to work. So, we're going to unscrew, the middle valve is a little bit sticky there, so we're going to loosen the valve, go through the usual oiling procedure, a little bit of oil on the valve, just have a quick look around, just check there's no dust on it. Then when you drop it back into the valve casing, rotate it while moving it up and down for a full 360 movement. I'm going to give that a little tiny bit of oil. So a 360 movement, up and down, give it a few minutes, and in places you may be able to feel just a tiny bit of roughness, and concentrate on those areas just while moving it up and down. And then what you may well find when you slot the valve back in is after that process it frees up a little bit. Another little trick that I tend to find works, it's quite unorthodox, if you remove the bottom cap here, then remove your piston, turn your piston upside down and insert it upside down inside the valve. And then repeat the process, up and down, 360 degrees movement, up and down, concentrating particularly at this end because the valve tends to stick towards the bottom of the casing. So once everything's, and you should feel it freeing up. Once you've done that for a few minutes, pull it out. Give it a quick visual inspection. Just check there are no little bits of dust on it or anything. If they're right, just rinse it off with a bit of water. Then drop your piston back in the valve. Make sure that I've got this the right way around. Which I haven't. Screw it back in, and hopefully you will have a nice free valve. And that's the basic procedure for breaking in your valves.